That's a problem with my playing there. I don't know if I can get this mic out of the way. There we go. You can see the guitar neck more. It's so fucking high up though. Like, like, oh my goodness. Welcome back, guys, to another live stream. I only do these computer live streams when I have something musical to do, because I used to just play games on here and I stopped because this is a music thing, let's be honest. I've got these really cool things, these really cool musical documents and textbooks that I'm using for exercises and that I'm going to be building exercises off of. I got classical and jazz guitar, which I'll be honest with you, the only reason I'm using the classical guitar stuff is I wanted to see if there was anything that's sort of like exerciseable, but this stuff looks really freaking easy. That's the problem. Like it's stuff that I could probably do in my sleep. I'll be honest with you. Like I don't know. I can't really find anything hard to play in here. So we're gonna go online and we're gonna see harder say intermediate classical etudes guitar. Okay. From grade 4 to 7. Okay, well, I guess we're going advanced. Am I an advanced guitar player now? I guess. Fuck, I guess I am. What is this?
Politicians messed with Texas. They tried to silence us
All right, buddy. We don't
and our
need
vote.
politics
Rising
on
costs
my
make it
channel. Can we get off of that?
Politicians messed
Oh
with
my
Texas.
God,
They
they
tried
came
to
back again. All right, so yeah. So what I got going here, I don't think that this is gonna be a good sort of thing. I really don't care about early voting. I have 30. Did you just say I have 34 IQ? No, you would be like fucking brain dead. He's got really good tone, but I'm not playing with my fingers like that. Sorry, no can do. Yeah, let's see. It stores advanced studies. I think that might be where we're. Huh. Source advanced. Alrighty. Fernando Sor. Okay. Well, can I please get PDF? Print editions. Um. No, I just don't know how the fuck I'm gonna get the pieces of paper. That's the big question for me, because I just want the paper. I just want the PDF. The guitar school. Huh. Should we try and sight read this, guys? In E flat tuning? Let's see. So, okay, so this is middle C. I think this might be a. No, the low E string is below this C. So, that low note is. And so we're going to be playing, I guess, an octave there. Okay, and then we got. Oh, okay, hold on. That's the wrong chord, damn it. Okay, hold on. We can't hit sus2 chords in here, bro. We can't be. This is the chord shape that I have to somehow. Okay. Oh, they want a G? They want a G and an E. So would that be here? Would that be here? Oh, this is his finger markings, it looks like. Okay, so this is first finger C. Oh, they want open G and open E. Okay, so third finger low C. First finger, okay. Fourth finger, okay. Then we got, what is that? That's an A minor. Wait, no, sorry, I'm reading a bass clef. Shit, what is that? That's an F. Okay. Okay. It's a B and a G we're playing. Okay, and then we have... Oops. They want us to do... What is that? Is that's fucking... Why would you have us do that? I don't... That makes no sense. That fingering makes no sense. Okay, let me go down to... Okay. Looks like we're in first position for this shit. What the hell? We're not shifting. I need the shifty stuff. Oh, 3/8? Oh, fuck. Okay. We might need a metronome. Hold on, metronome on the side? Question mark. Now, I haven't actually read to you guys this packet that I made. And I would like to do so, because I have the Google Docs. Here it is. Now, here is the details. No recording until June 1st. Getting proficient at playing the songs, and these are some of the things that I initially put down. This is just a sort of oversight of how it's going to look. So I have getting proficient at playing songs in a practice list folder, right? This is just one of my personal goals. Learn your own songs better than you recorded them, because let's be honest, I make mistakes while recording, in the studio, and sometimes I don't always retrack them. Further developing licks you're good at, maybe add something to them. There we go, I added something. Okay. Give them a new sort of augmentation or extension. Not like that. Connect other licks to form a language. So, what I want to do is I just want to sort of get my own sound. That's one of my goals, and I'll read that later. But vibrato, Albert King, BB King, and Freddie King licks effortlessly, and I really want to get their vibrato down. Like with Albert King, he has like... Like, I have vibrato that's being developed, but it's just, whenever you hear the... I can't even emulate it right now, but it just hits differently. Articulation of importance of the note you're playing. So, let's take a phrase like this. Right? That's very, very, a very simple sort of phrase, but that's more jumpy, right? Like, it's sort of just working on not just accenting, but the way that I hit it, the touch as well. Like, I can do touch. So it's like damn near inaudible. Then I can also go. You know, you can dig in, or you can go. You know. All right, moving on. We're gonna go to string skipping. Now, listen, I'm not quoting. Fuck, I can't even play that riff. Yeah, like I don't know how to play that for shit. Because I never practice it. String skipping too. I mean, that's like a string skipping exercise, is what Slash said. Major and minor pentatonic scales. So in all five positions. So forgive me if I'm wrong. I think that's the major pentatonic. Yeah, that's the major. And you have that pentatonic scale, the minor pentatonic scale. You've got the major scale. You got the minor scale. And then maybe you even have the harmonic minor scale, you know. Oh, wait. Yeah. I gotta get used to that one too. Okay. Learning how to properly time the use of the wah pedal. So whenever Jimi Hendrix does this, he's using it as a voice, right? Especially in that first part. Like it's supposed to be like a drum set almost. And learning to play with the wah pedal better will make my guitar sound more like an actual voice. And sometimes there's even points like on stage. There's this one clip that went somewhat viral back in the day of me playing The Thrill Is Gone and going. You know, because this one girl saying, "Make it talk, make it sing, play that thing." You know, that stuff is I found I like a lot. Sing what you can play, play what you can sing. So if I go, you know, even if it's a little late. Because it sort of makes I could sing lines, hear guitar lines in my head, you know, and just sort of play them like da 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 da. Oh wait. You know, yeah, you know. reading tab plus treble sheet music. Now, the stuff that I was looking at earlier is kind of exactly what I mean. Because I will be relying on the tab. And I can't believe I didn't even see the tab earlier. Did one of them not have a tab? Huh. I don't know. Yeah, that'll help me a lot with you know, being able to sight read and connect those dots on here to the dots on the paper, you know, so I can actually start writing some of my music. Whoa. What the fuck? That's the wrong chord, guys. Yeah, no, I'm not playing Floods right now. Maybe that's a song I can try and learn to get this sort of finger independence. Finger independence is a big thing right here, as you can see. Using a metronome, timing is everything. On the beat. Yeah. Play the guitar like a voice, listen and copy the style of horn players and vocalists. Study your own voice too, so you can use guitar at times as a literal extension of your voice. Legato, so that the I'm not so concerned. I'm not so concerned with the tapping because you know the only tapping I do is you know the tap harmonics. Um, Learn how to do weird or new jazz chord voicings all across the neck. I learned this one last night, and this is a C6. Yeah. And then, so what will we be doing to improve? Abstain from recording studio songs. I have been recording so much shit that I haven't shown you guys, and that I purposely haven't shown you guys, but this is stuff that I these are part of the reasons why I did this stuff. So abstain from recording studio songs at least until the practice season is over. Your effort and commitment to practice will show when you're done and you record another song afterwards. So I am going to be recording another song afterwards just to get my progress down. And that was purposeful. I hope JC thinks that's a 10 out of 10. Weekly practice themes. Each thing is going to have a practice theme. I will be logging my practice minutes, how I think I did, and improvements. And 30 minutes. First thing I should do is practice for 30 minutes when I pick up the guitar based on the focal point of the week. I could spend more time practicing, or I can work on other things, but don't record. You'll be logging your practice? Yeah, okay. All right, so week one's going to be evaluation, which is where we're at now. I won't go through all these now. I'll just go to the exercises. I do have some really good stuff here. We're going to try and go through some of these today, as a matter of fact. So some of these we need sheet music for. Some of them we don't. Some of them I have the sheet music for, which is why I have these PDFs open. Let me get a metronome. Why did I just close the tab that says metronome? Metro piece of shit by T-Mobile. I used to use that cell phone provider. They are a piece of shit. Okay, we're going to start at 80. I've heard this is the best practice tempo for a lot of stuff like the... Okay, that's what we gotta get down. That spider walk backwards kicks my ass. They have a tuner. like in tune. That's funny. I like that. Okay, metronome. I gotta stop fucking around with Google Games. Google Games. I'm actually gonna do this at like 75 beats per minute. Because I was expecting 80 to be slower. Okay, there's the part we have to use all of our fingers. Yeah, like I just can't do it for some reason. I don't know why. Like, is it my tension on the neck? Is it? Yeah, like I have to pause. Like, it gets easier up the other half of the neck, the lower half. The lower half of the strings, rather. All right. Well, that's where we're at with Spider Walk. We suck, basically. Legato. So this is the exercise that I was talking about. This is let me just try it up here. Maybe even trilling to a metronome. Because if we set it to like 130, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and like I have to get these ones down too. 2 and 3, 2 and 4, like yeah. What the hell? Link tree? Nah. Yeah, if I were to do okay. So spider walk without picking. And I gotta make sure that I'm muting the right way too. Vibrato. I'm gonna use B flat as a key that I like. Another thing when I fuck, I was gonna say usually when I spank the note with my finger, it like breathes more life into it. I'm trying to get that motion down. Yeah, we're gonna work on that. Alt picking, we already did that. We've already done the scales, sight reading faster, play pieces, use a metronome, yes. Articulation, accenting certain notes and phrasing. I think I went over that. Yeah. Alternate picking exercises with accents on certain notes. So We have to make sure we get it. Sort of just in context if you're gonna do the third note. Yeah. Let's see. Fretboard fluency. Playing, okay. All positions and modes. So if we were to play, let's take good old G major. Play some A, Dorian. You know, it would be there, so and so and so. Voice to guitar unification is a big concept. Play with a wah pedal, vocal like licks on backing tracks. You're supposed to, I think one of the sort of the whole thing with the legato and the vibrato is I want to make my guitar and the wah pedal, I want to make my guitar sound like a voice, you know, like an extension of my voice. That's a whole sing what you play thing. How and when to use all of your pedals, especially the wah or any envelope filter pedal. Blues backing tracks are great for using any technique. That's true. Practice your own songs. Develop commonly played licks further. That's something that I'm going to be doing. Pay attention to the chord voicings and positions of chords so you can play matching the scale or mode of the chord. So what I meant by that was like if we're, let's take a blues in E. Whether I'm in major or if I'm in minor, we're going to only stay in this. We're not going past fret 5. And we're not going past position 2, which is then when we get to the A, we're gonna get to the this mode. Now we could also use, you know, any of those Stevie Ray Vaughan things, but you know, try and get that sort of thing down. My demonstration is not the best, to be honest with you. I think I'm down with a cold as well. Okay. Yeah, that's basically it. And the goals of this is to feel more confident in my playing. This is a reflection space here. Expand my knowledge of and connection with the guitar and music entirely. Develop a signature sound, or as I call it, a unique musical dialect, like a language of licks that can mean multiple things depending on the context in which they are played. Number 4, be able to play fluently in all areas of the neck. Number 5, hear and see improvements at the end of this and compare the beginning to see what I can do in 3 months. And I have pages here that on the actual packet I'm going to be writing within the margins of. And then I have an end of season reflection in which I will write a paragraph and I will read it to you guys. So let's go back over some other things. I want to try and look at these jazz chords because I was having some fun with these last night. So, shell chords. Right, Freddie Green chords. I've never heard Freddie Green. Maybe I have. Hold on. Okay, maybe I have heard him with the Count Basie band. These 3-note chords contain the root, 3rd, and 7th, or the 6th of each chord. So is it just like the, or is it? That is cool. You'll hit, let's see. You'll hit the essential chord tones for each shape and mostly on the lower string set. Since these shapes are lower on the neck than the other chord shapes, you need to keep your tone in mind so you don't clash with the bass player. That's true. What I find helps in jazz is lower your tone, lower your volume when you're comping. See how there's not as much low end as lower it to like 8. You don't need to lower it any more than that, and then you know Whatever they're doing, jazz. Um, since these shapes are lower on the neck than other chord shapes, you need to keep your tone in mind. Yeah. With a soft tone, these chords are highly effective with comping on a duo, trio, or larger ensembles. So, okay, I've done these chords before then. So this is a C major 7. I do these in the star of the end. Oops.
Claim your prize at the door. Taking lives more and more. All your life in dismay. Keep on taking away from the core. No one else can accept you. No one else can reflect you. Cry again. Wait for a sounder. Started the end. It's only a table turn.
Now that may sound like I was getting off track, but another point of this is to connect a lot of this stuff to my music, because I do some of this shit in my music. Here's another C7. That's our C dominant 7, so. Even just these two notes you can play in comping. Let's see. So here's another one. This is like a, I don't know if you guys can even see what I'm doing, right? If I show you this. Okay, you guys can. I'm sure you can. So it's all based off of a diminished chord, or a tritone, E tritone. So you take away that, and you get rid of that. Here's another way that most people play this chord. I just sort of rediscovered that chord because I've played that before too. Okay. 1 through 7. Let's see. C minor 7. Okay. I've done this one before. C minor 7 flat 5 equals C minor 7. Oh, because there's no fifth in this chord. You can play it if the bass is playing the fifth of the chord. Well, actually, it would be, because what you actually get is you get a half diminished 7th chord. And you have this C6 voicing here, which is okay, and then you have C minor 6, which is oh, that's oops. I had something there. Yeah, that's why I gotta stop noodling. That's a really cool shape, though. And then you go here, minor 6. That's a cool interval, though. Let's see. So we have. Okay, so you can basically just. This can imply a C fully diminished 7, which would be. What is that sharp? You just go up 6 frets. Weird resolution there. 173 shell chords, E string root. There's more. Okay, so we have. That is pretty. I think this is the best way to play these chords. We have a C7, which would be. That's one of my favorite chords to play of all time. One of my favorite comp chords, C minor 7. Okay, C minor 7, flat 5. This is implied by a C minor 7. What? I don't think I read that right. So we got, okay, for this next one. This is the fucking Lenny chord. I don't know, I think that might just be me playing out of tune. Alrighty. C minor 6. Okay. Huh. Okay, we have a lot of chords here. We are still in the key of C. Okay, this is on the A string now. So we have, what is this, fret 3? Yeah, we also have this. Get the root 3rd twice, actually, in that chord. You could just omit the root and just use that. Honestly, if the bass player is playing the root, it's going to be a... You know, bass player shit. Okay. Chords with extensions. Extended chords use intervals outside of the root, 3rd, 5th, and 7th in their construction. Because of this, we often describe these chords as more colorful compared to more basic jazz guitar chords. There's this one chord that I really like, and it's an A minor. It's an, what is it? It's a fucking A minor. No, it's this one. A minor sus. A minor sus 2. And if you add a 7 to that, it sounds really pretty, which I can't find a G right now. Actually, yes, I can. That doesn't make it a sus 2 anymore. You gotta... Unless you had that G from... Then you wouldn't have the A. That's why it's such a complex chord. The minor 7 sus 2 chords are so good. Let's see. Because we don't have 10 fingers to play chords as a pianist would do, guitarists have to leave some notes out when adding extended notes on their chord shapes. Yeah, that's what I just had to do. It's pretty much what I just demonstrated. Keep that in mind and notice which notes are replaced as you add these fun chord shapes to your harmonic vocabulary. Major 6 chords and major 6/9 chords. Whoa. The first two types of extended chords. So, okay, if it's in parentheses, it implies that it's an extension. The first two types of extended chords in this set are different from their extended chords that follow because they don't contain a 7. All the other extended chords, such as major 9, contain the 7th in their construction. Major 6 chord, the 6 replaces a 7. Alright, so we have... Okay, this is just a normal C major 7. But then here, what the fuck do we have here? Oh, this is the Lenny chord. Could just play the this part of the chord here. Yeah, another thing, I need to loosen my grip on the neck. When a 6 and when a 6 and a 7 are both present in a major chord, it becomes a major 13. They fuse. Major 13 chords contain both the 7 and the 6 equals 13, as opposed to major 6 chords where the 7 is omitted. So major 6 chords, okay. So let's see what we have here. So we have a... Oh, that's the same chord we just did. Okay, so we have one here too, which is going to be cancerous. How do you want me to do that? That's my question, because I got these two, right? Then we got, like, oh god, yeah. Yeah, that's what's bound to happen. Can my thumb assist in this manner? Because that's just a C. That 6 is what we need. And so if I could... Okay, we'll work on that. We gotta work on our finger dexterity. Because, yeah, these are crazy stretches, and we should be able to do them. If I can just get... For now, I'm good, but I want to try and get the full... Oops, that's the wrong root note entirely. See, this is what happens. This is why I'm playing a Les Paul. That chord is what we want. Okay, now, here's another shape that's fucking... I think I've seen this one before. This is the 3rd fret. We have these two, and then we have... Okay. It's not too bad. Okay, we have near the 12th fret too. We have... This was like a dominant 7 shape. Oh god. Yeah, this is where my hand grips up. So I have started doing this thing where I just bar with my thumb over the neck. Makes... Okay, this is where we gotta lock in. Yeah, we'll get that one. This is all the C6, okay? Major 6-9 chords. How do these sound? Oh, this is the chord I learned last night, okay? So, check this out. That actually... It's got a 1, a 5, a 6, and a 9. And then you've got a 1, 3, 6, 9 right here. Which... And then you've got another one right here. Actually, another chord that is pretty good. They use this more in blues, I think. Like in Hideaway. They use Stevie Ray does the instead of the... He just does this really crazy chord that's just... It's been a while since I played that song. Okay, so that's our 6-9 chords. Major 9 chords. 5 fingers. Okay, well, this is where the thumb comes in handy because we have... That's actually comfortable to play. And you can omit the 3rd. Okay. I barred? Oh no, that would sound. Let's not do that. That's pretty. Okay, now we're gonna bar. What the fuck am I doing? Oh, I'm fucking. That's pretty cool. Yeah, I'm already noodling. I should be past my 30 minutes anyways, right? Yeah, 46. I'm not going to stop, though. I'm actually enjoying this. So, okay, here's another one that I think I was trying to figure out. This is a pretty cool chord, though. This is at the 3rd fret. You play a C major 9 like this. That's a pretty chord. C major 9, omit the 3rd. Okay, so you can go. That is a weird chord. Does not feel very natural to play in the hands, right? Okay. C major 9, omit 3rd again. So we do that's a triad, a G major triad with, okay. Okay. I guess that's, yeah. And it has the, I don't need to do this whole thing. I could do, but the C is what I need, so that's why I'm going. That's a C major 7 there, right? And then you have what would be the 3rd is really the major 9. You have another voicing where they omit the 3rd. So that's here. Am I gonna have to bar this? How are we gonna do this, guys? Because that's just it's just a G major chord with a C on the bass. Yeah, so if I can just. That's where you can play it. Is that in this book? No, it's not. All right, we got 15th fret A, bar 12th fret D, G, and B. You got a C major 9 chord. You got that interval, the major 2nd there. Set the uneasement of that chord. Now we have the 13th, major 13th. Okay. Trying to think. So the 13 is the 6th. Because you have to subtract 7 from every interval if it's between 9 and whatever 9 plus 7 is 16. Alrighty. So, here's an, oh my god. What is that? What? Oh, we're barring 4 notes on the 7th fret. Okay. So, what the fuck is this? My fucking fingers are flat. Oh. That's not the right note. My middle finger is not rounded enough. Well, we already. That's the 7th. Because we need that tone. So we could omit the 5th and just sort of. Huh. Could sort of do this. Or just this. I'm just saying. Alrighty. Yeah, I don't know. There's some intervals we'll need to omit there. This is at the 12th fret. Okay, so this is going to be a bit of a trick. Okay, this is just a... Oh, so when you have the 6 and 7 in the key of C, you got... And those are the... That's actually the 13. Okay. And so... Major 7, sharp 11 chords. Okay. Sharp 11. Oh, we have an augmented 4th in this chord. Shit. Okay. So you have root 7, 3rd, sharp 11. It's got this very, like, unsteady but dreamy sort of quality about it, if that makes sense. So now there's another way you can do it, where you just... Oh, this is the chord that Stevie does in Riviera Paradise. Oh, that's the one that I suck at, too, coincidentally. Oh, stop muting! Alrighty, we're gonna have to place our hands like a Dimebag Darrell. Okay, get used to those. Okay, what the fuck is this abomination? I want to try it. We still got one more fucking finger to put down. Okay, so a C6, there's a 9 and a sharp and 11. Yeah, no, that looks like Cancer. I don't... Oh, but you can do the 6th. So... Another one of these chords. Oh my goodness. Oh my god, oh my god. Doesn't sound bad, though. Okay, major augmented... Major sharp 5... Major sharp 5? Oh. Huh. So are these just augment... Yeah, these are just augmented 7th chords. Augmented major 7 chords. Question mark. Okay. Okay, that makes sense. Now you have this, which that's what, fret 15? Jeez, I can't just do this. Can't do my cowboy chords. Alrighty. Then we have another one of these bullshit chords, which this is at the 10th fret. Oh. 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 I don't like the sound of these ones. They will come to use someday, surely. I want to play around with augmented chords more. Dominant 9 chords. There's a dominant 9. I didn't know that. I guess the dominant 9 is the major second up an octave. Up by 7 numbers. Okay. So let's learn this. This is what is this? This is, it looks like, oh my goodness. Okay, we have an abomination on our hands. So we're going to do it this way. Whoa. It does not feel natural. That's basically just this chord. The 1, yes, because you got the 1, you got the 3, you've got the 9, and then you've got the flat 7. Yeah, this is the same chord. They're just making it harder by putting the root note up top. Okay. C9, we're on the 8th fret here, and we're barring. Oh, so I'm supposed to magically just fucking skip. But what I can do, the power of knowing how to use your thumb. Okay. Dominant 13 chords. C13 over B flat. Huh. Okay, so this is okay, this is how we do these chords. These fingerings don't always match up the right way. And I didn't even notice they were there until just now, to be honest with you. They're so tiny. Okay, so you gotta have 1, 2, 3, and 1, which is deck cancer. Just an A minor with a B flat on top. That sounds horrible. All right, 7 sus4 chords. Yo, I gotta try this shit out. That's that one song by Fleetwood Mac. It's in my Stoners playlist. Fleetwood Mac. Where's my good Fleetwood Mac and cheese? It's this one. Beautiful song. Okay, so let's learn some other ways to do this here. We have 1, 1. Okay. bad. I'm just noodling. Okay, that's a habit we gotta break. We gotta break the noodling habit. Okay, so you get 1-1-3-1. How the fuck do we do these fucking? My finger only has 2 joints. Yeah, these jazz chords are rage bait. Or that's muted. Then we have, what's this by the 12th fret? Yeah, noodles. Alrighty. I can noodle because I'm technically past the 30-minute limit. Okay, C9 sus 4. Ooh, that is such a different chord than just your average old. It's like, whoa. And you can just bar these 4 strings. And you get a C9 sus 4. So all these open strings, that's an A9 sus 4. And these are all movable chord shapes too, which is okay. The C9 sus 4, that's the one I was doing earlier. Alrighty. Okay, so we have this one, which is, so you want 2, 3, 4 on the 3rd fret, okay. Then you want sounds more open, obviously. Okay. We got the 13 sus. Oh, actually, let's try one more. Actually, we already did that. I'm not doing that one. No. Anything that makes me do this, probably not gonna do. All right, because that was made for fucking kidney torture. Alrighty, or either that, or I'll do modifications of them. Like this one, like we're at the what's it? It's the 10th fret. You're barring these 3, and you got. That's what you get from me. Maybe that. See, but now this is where the problem happens, cause like I can't bar that. That's how I feel right now in life. Let's see. Minor 6 chords. Oh my god, they're really going through fucking everything. We'll be here for the next 12 days. Alright, I'm gonna do this last page, and then I'm done. I'm glad they keep this in the context of the key of C, but I like B flat, actually the key of B, a lot better. If you're talking about the neck, it's a B, but on the actual strings, it's Do, B flat. Do, re, mi, fa. Wait. There we go. Okay. C minor 6. I've played that chord before. I used to play that shit as the 1. And you got this fucking bullshit chord over here. Fucking. What the hell? What the hell is this shit? What the fuck you do to deserve this? Yeah. So the dominant 6 is the major 6, it looks like. In this case. Minor 9 chords. This might be one that we might like. Minor 9, though? Jesus Christ. Ugh. Oh, wait, it's dominant ninth. It's not the actual fucking... We're not playing the fucking... We're playing, Yeah, we're not fucking playing... We're not playing... Alrighty. So this is a C minor. I do this one. Yeah, this is fucking... Do this and the thrill is gone. And he does, Yeah. And then we have, what is this? 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, we're fret 3. This is supposed to be 1. I played this one before. Yeah, these are common C minor 9. This is where we get into what I call cock and ball torture. Chords should never be more than 3 frets apart. That's horrible. I think a lot of it has to do with the B string. Like, if I tune this up to, like, a B instead of a B flat, it might be easier to do stuff. And it might actually sound... Well, that could be my thing. I don't know. I thought I said I was going to stop looking at this stuff. Alright. So, these are studies. I'm going to download these. Oh, okay. They just don't have a name. Okay. Classical... CapCut, yeah. Classical study. Boom. Go right into our music docs. And this is the folder I have with all of my stuff. There's a Berkeley Jazz Chord Dictionary. There's the Opeth Watershed tab book, which honestly we might get into that. I don't know. Actually, I would like to see what they have for Heir Apparent here. Look at these fucking pictures though. Let's just, oh my goodness. This brings such a crazy era. The fruit of our labor perished in the squalor of our contemporary society. Read this first. All music by Mikael Åkerfeldt, published by Concord Music, transcribed by Evan Bradley, edited by Fredrik Åkerson. Evan Bradley. Nice. Nice. Okay, so Hair Apparent's page 11. So it's going to be like page 15. Am I right? Am I right? Am I wrong? I might be wrong. Where is Fred? Wait, where the fuck? The Lotus Eater. Okay, we already... Okay, this is Hair Apparent. So, okay, they just have... I thought it was like the actual... Whatever. Oh god. Alrighty, so 8 measures of rest, bass part. Okay. 139, they slow it down and they go back to the... Is that a dotted? That's a dotted 8th note. Okay. Let's get a bit of a bigger zoom on here so we get the... Oh, wait, let me go to that part in the tab. Here we go.
Somebody has to clean the slate. Not to turn down his way. It's our start when he used to be correct. It's like
I don't remember how to play that part. No. Oh, I love this song. Yeah, we'll definitely tap into this a little bit. I do have the real book, which I have to always open these things with Opera, otherwise it's on my school account. But we have the real book with different jazz. I think this is actually for bass. Never mind. This is for bass. Okay. Never mind. Huh. Okay. This is more marketing stuff. Major scale modes, 3 notes per string. This is from Guitar Super System. Either that or it's my own PDF. Oh, this is fucking Guitar Super System, I think. Yeah, so they have the different... Oh, I can't even play guitar right now. And they have... What the hell is that? That's a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 fret stretch. That's so fucking goofy. Sorry, I love that song. That's so good, but that's so fucking funny. Okay. Lydian, Mixolydian. Okay, there's like slight differences. That's the mode stuff that we should actually just keep here. I have a lot of different stuff that I'm going through here. I don't want to get all ADHD and warm-up exercises. Yes. Yes. This is what we need. Do you see this? This is fucking perfect. Arpeggio patterns in 12/8. 1 lolly, 2 lolly, 3 lolly, 4 lolly, 1 lolly, 2 lolly, 3 lolly, 4 lolly. Oh my god, A major 7, A7, A minor 7, A minor 7, flat 5, A diminished 7. Yo. This is exercise 2. At 1 3 5 7 1 7 5 3 1 3 5 7 5 3. Oh, so this is a shorter arpeggio. It looks like because we have 16 notes here, we only have 12 here. Okay. Okay, good to know. Okay, we have this stuff. This is all 16th notes. And we could actually double these if we wanted to. So what is that? That's yeah, that's just wait. Wait. Let's figure out fingerings for this. They don't give us fingerings here, sadly. Let me see. So we're going. Huh. Oh, these are lower arpeggios, huh? Okay, these are mid strings. These are more diverse sets of strings. Guitar walking bass lines. 1 5 2 1 5. Yo, can we actually just get this stuff? Are we cooking right now? Smooth jazz guitar licks. 15 USD or more. No, you can kiss my ass. No thanks. No thank you. Just please get off of my fucking screen. More free patterns. Okay, here are 4 warm-up exercises to practice. Major 7, minor 7, 7, or dominant 7. Minor 7, flat 5, and diminished 7 arpeggios on guitar. So, I can actually just... This is where I might have to do my own sort of stuff. And I had MuseScore open. I'm going to do some arpeggios over different chords. And I might actually... Yeah, I'll do a I'm gonna okay, hold on. Choose instruments. Strings, no. Trying to find actual instruments. What the fuck? Okay, pop rock. Strings. Electric guitar. Okay. Can I add a treble clef? Wait, cancel. I gotta figure out how to do this stuff. how to make a score of tab plus treble in Muse score 4. Add link staff. I can do that. Hold on. Oh. Popular. Rock band. No. I would like guitar plus tablature. Look at me fucking go. Okay, no thanks. I don't need Muse sounds. So, this is what I have been working with more or less in my how about edit? Where can I go to the properties? Yeah, I don't know what the fuck. Hold on. Let me don't save. I'm gonna click out of this for now to end this because there's a lot of shit on my screen. Alrighty, I wipe my ass with sandpaper. We are not the same. Okay. Solo. Guitar plus tablature next. We're gonna put this one in E major. Now, here's the thing. I'm not reading based off of what the actual note, what the concert pitch of my note is, which would be an E flat. I'm looking at the written pitch, which would be E. So I'm transposing down a half step. So what I see on the paper, I'm gonna play a half step below that. So I guess we could do let's try and keep it like G major, or I don't know, D major even. I mean, I'm trying to think what's a good key to do arpeggios in, because I mean, there's, you know, that you gotta. Well, my thumb keeps going over. Yeah, I don't know. It just does it naturally. I gotta. I don't know. Let's just ask an AI bot. Let's ask ChatGPT. Guys, what is one of the best keys to do arpeggio exercises on the guitar?
Great question. A super common key for arpeggio exercises is C major or A minor. It's relative minor. The reason is that all the notes are pretty natural on the fretboard, no tricky accidentals, and it covers a really broad range. Plus, you can easily shift those shapes into other keys once you're comfortable.
Well, okay, let's try C major arpeggio then. Let's keep it in. Let's find a good tempo. Okay, so let's start this at 80. Okay. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna do something at let's do 60. How about 61? So it's just shorter than 1 second. Or if we do 60, it's not gonna make much of a difference. 2, 3. So it's just seconds going by. So like a clock, I can literally use a metronome right here. So like you know, maybe I'll be minor on the way down. We'll see. I think 60 is a pretty good number. Let's see. Show tempo marking 60 for quarter note. Okay. We're gonna call this arpeggio exercise 1. Okay, because we are not going to be composed by Dangolius Torres, right? Creator of Smells Like Baby's Breath. Okay. All right, we got the lyricist. There's no lyrics. Subtitles. From spring 2026 practice season. And copyright, no copyright, because it is. Now, how many measures do we want this to have? Because we can always add or. I don't know. We'll see. So we have a. Maybe I can do. I don't know. Let's see. We will see. We shall see. We're gonna do. Okay, we might need to zoom in a little bit more. How does one zoom? Oh, it's over here. Concert pitch. Yes. How does one not do rest? Or we could do tabs. Okay, that's a different A. Need this A. Okay, then we need. Oh, we're in C major. Oh, fuck. Let's change our key. Can we do that? Can we change our key? Key signatures. Let's do A major. Slap it right there. Look at that. Beautiful. Okay, so we're in A major now. So now we can put our notes. I just want to place note. Okay. A. Oh, wait. These are quarter notes. Oopsie daisy. Okay, we're gonna need. I think I'm gonna do the 7th in there too, it looks like. Okay, we're gonna have to edit the tab afterwards too, because that's we gotta clarify that. It's 5 on the E instead of. think we're gonna do something else there. Okay, so let's just wait. Can I edit the tab just like this? No, that's gotta be. Yeah, no. So. Okay. Okay. Okay, we're gonna place a note here. Boom. Okay. 6 here. Oh wait. No, backtrack. That's supposed to be a 6, 7, 6, 5. Boom. Okay, so we have what sounds like. We're gonna have 10. Um. I got something. Okay, we gotta fix this up a little bit. Okay, so we're gonna do, instead of this, we're going to, haha, and we're going to go 5, 9. Right, so we still have that same thing, so. Okay, so we're gonna go to 9 here. We're gonna get rid of this. Oops, that's an undo. Control Z. Okay, now we're not selecting this note anymore. I don't know why you have your mind selected on this note. Thank you. Okay, now we're gonna 9, and then. Um, slide to 14. Okay. Now we're gonna go. I think that's the best way to go down. So we do 12. We do, what's that? 15, 16 to 17. Oh my god, I've never read this high up before. Okay. Sounds like oh. Okay. 17 on the B. And then we're gonna have 14. Is that really all for this measure? Okay. I like this position though, because it gives every finger. Yeah, let's see. I think we'll do 14 to 13 on here. Okay. those are alright fingerings, I guess. Gonna do 14. 14 to 11. To 7. And then, oops, we're not there anymore. We're 9. Okay, so we have that. So let me get some text. Add text. Where's the text? Add text. Staff text. Okay. I'll select this. Add text. Staff text. Okay. A major 7. Okay. Now we're gonna do an A minor. A dominant 7. Let's do so. Let me go by what the tab says. Yeah, that works out fine. Now let's add staff text here. Staff text. A dominant 7. Or just a 7. Yeah. Okay, and then we're gonna put. Oh, so yeah, I guess we're only gonna be able to fit 3 measures here. It's a 3 measure exercise though. It's not that hard. Ugh. Sorry, I had to crack my knuckles in my inner wrist. Okay, so we have A7, which would be. Might be a little bit more friendly for sliding. I don't know. Whenever I print these out, I'm going to mark them up and put fingerings and everything. So, that's going to be above these notes here. Above the notes is where you put the fingerings. Okay, so now we're going to have our 8th notes ready. 5. 5. 9. 7. Oh, what the hell? Wrong string. Okay. 5. 7. 6. 9. 2. 8. And I guess that's it for that measure. Then we go to 10. Slide up to 14. And then we do 12. 15. 17. And then we go back down. Yeah, it's basically. That actually makes so much fucking sense. What? Yo, okay, I see the vision. I see the vision this guy had. Okay, so. Wait, something ain't right. Do I not go to the 7 on the way back down? Okay, so. Interesting. I guess this should be an 11. This should be. Wait, no. 7. Okay. This should be 9. And I need to add a measure here. So here, to add a measure, can we do that? Or okay, so I think I might just do 12, 9 on the E for this one. Yeah, that looks a lot better. Okay, so let's make sure we include the 7th here on the way down. So these become actual, like, they're loops, you know, they're not like they sort of flow into each other. Real. Okay. So, happy March, everybody. Welcome to practice season. Okay, so we have 14 to 12 on G. To 11. We're gonna have 12, 10. I mean, that makes sense to me, I think. All right, now we're gonna do another exercise because I don't wanna screw anything up here. I'm gonna click here, add text, staff text. Okay. A minor 7. Alrighty. So A dominant 7, we lowered the 7th, and here we have lowered the 3rd and the 7th. And so it's gonna sound like. Yeah, we're gonna have to figure out this one. I know we're gonna start back on the 5th fret of the E, but the challenge is we got to figure out how we're gonna do that. So, okay. I think we could do 5 to 8. 7. 5. 7. Oops, that's a 5, and then we go to 9. Go. Okay. Okay, 8th fret. No, we don't need to go to 8th fret. We need to slide up to the 13th. Had a good way there. Okay. 10, 13, 12. Do we really want to go? Yeah, we'll do 12, 15, 17. Why not? No. That is not what I asked. Why does this thing keep moving on its own? I'm only pressing a few buttons. Okay. Okay, so we're gonna go to 13. 14 to 12 on the G string. 14 to 10. Okay, on the D string. Okay. 12-10 on the A. Alrighty, then we're gonna have 12, 8. And then what we should do is diminish 7, or half diminish 7. So it would be interesting. Okay, so we're gonna 5 here, and now we're gonna select this. We're gonna add text, staff text. No, we want to put this. We want to put this here. We want to put it above. So we're gonna add staff text here. How do you do how about a HDIM, half diminished? No. A half diminished 7. How about that? And then, actually, we don't do dim. We are not dim. We are not dim. We are this. We are the cool kids club. Okay, so okay, so we have I guess what we're gonna do now is we're gonna I don't know how to fuck to play that one. All right. Actually, we could just do it's like the ultimate. Okay, let's see. Yes, we are editing notes. 8. We're gonna do 6. That feels dangerous, but we're doing it. Okay. Okay. So this is where This is where sight reading can get a little tricky, right? They're putting a D sharp. It's an E flat, buddy. Oh my goodness. All right, whatever. We're gonna just have to play with what we have. That's pretty much it. Okay. We have. All right, I'm gonna try and warm up with this during the arpeggio week. This is gonna be my warm up, and then I'm gonna try more other things during that week that focus on arpeggios. So, okay, this is gonna go to 13. Then we're gonna 12. Then we're gonna 15 that shit, and then we're gonna. Oh, we have 2 pages now. Great. Okay. Now we're going down. So. Oh, we don't need 12. What the fuck am I saying? This is 11. Yeah. Alrighty. Okay, well, let's edit. Set a note here. Okay. Okay, we got that. So that's 13. Wait, no, that's fret 16. Yo. What in the video game music is this? This actually sounds fucking cool. Alright, 14, 12 on the G string. 14, 12. Alrighty, and then we're gonna. Yeah. Oof. Um. Let's see. Okay. Now we're gonna do a full diminished 7. So we're gonna get this on. Actually, right here, we're gonna add. Okay, we're gonna just do a asterisk 7. Boom. Okay. Let's play this faster. Oh yeah. Okay. So A fully diminished. You got A. You got A. You got D sharp. You've got F sharp right there, and you got C. Okay, so for this, we're gonna be doing. Okay, so we literally just have. It's literally just running it. That's just. It's like every note. Diminished scale. The Opeth scale. I called it the Opeth scale. I can't believe I called it that. Hey, I actually came to a guitar instructor. I was like, you want to hear this thing called the Opeth scale? He's like, that's not the Opeth scale. It's a diminished scale. I'm like, no, it's Opeth because fucking told me so. Fuck. Yeah. Okay, A diminished 7. We're gonna be going. Okay, 5/8. Let's do this shit. 5/8 6 4. 7. Oops. 7. 10. Okay. So that's the first 2 octaves right there. So that's alrighty. I am trying my best. Ugh. Trust me, I get off track a lot. So okay, we're going to that 13. I said 13. Going to the 11. Huh. Guess I never thought of it that way. Okay, so and look, it's gonna go down by 2 numbers this time. So it's gonna be. See that? That's diminished patterns right there. And now it's gonna go down by 1 again. Watch. See that? That's perfect. That is a perfect ending. I found it somewhere. Okay, 13, 10, 12, 9. Then 11, 8. And we have. might do this giant run up. I think every interval except for the minor second. Except for that in the sixth. I don't know. I'm just gonna end it with a big old fat A major chord. Okay. Oh, okay. Well, that's our little exercise. Can we, as it was, can we get rid of this page, in its entirety? Can we delete this, please? Just delete the fucking measure, please. I beg of you. Okay, how about this? Um. Good. Okay, let's zoom out a little bit. We could see our work. And we could also delete this measure. Delete. Alrighty. Well, I'll publish this to, or maybe I can, yeah, I'll, oh, I should print it probably. Um, oh, that's not very nice. Well, okay. Well, I think that's all I'm going to be doing for now. I'm going to probably go over some more vibrato stuff later. We already got the alternate picking out of the way, and all the other, a lot of the other shit actually just sort of did an overview. But without further ado, I'm going to get going. You guys take it easy, and I will see you guys in the